Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a review on another fragrance. This one is from Sol de Janeiro, and if you didn't already know, this is not a new fragrance. Initially, I thought this was a new fragrance. This is the Rio Radiance from Sol de Janeiro. I purchased this right away to find out maybe a day later that this is actually last year's tan lines renamed, repackaged. So if you already have tan lines, you don't need this because now it's a permanent part of their collection. I know there was demand for this particular scent to be made permanent, and that's what they did with Rio Radiance. But if you've not smelled tan lines before, this video is for you because I'm going to explain how the scent smells, the notes, what I feel like it compares to, who I think will like this, and all that good stuff that comes with a fragrance review. So thank you so much for clicking on this video, for spending some time with me today. If you're not already, I would absolutely love for you to join my channel by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell to be notified of all my future videos. And let's jump into this fragrance review. When I initially reviewed tan lines last summer, I didn't feel like this was a very summery scent, and I felt like it's really different from what Sol de Janeiro has done in the past. I do feel like this is summer. Now that I used it last year, I still didn't reach for it all the time because it did smell like some of my other favorite fragrances that I do own. But in terms of the scents that Sol de Janeiro has done, I feel like this is a great addition because this is a more warm floral scent. And typically when I think of Sol de Janeiro, I think of gourmand, those really yummy scents that they do. I just feel like a lot of their scents are very gourmand. So to have this warm floral addition now be made permanent, I feel like it's really wise for Sol de Janeiro to do. For the 90 milliliter bottle, because I did get the smaller size, this retails for $31 Canadian. If you were to buy the 240 milliliter, it is $50. The fragrance family is florals, scent type is warm florals. The keynotes of this are Solar Tuberose, Lait de Coco, and Creamy Vanilla. I will have the top, mid, and base notes on the screen so you can see completely all the notes in this. When I do smell this, I do get predominantly floral. I do smell the cocoa milk in this a lot, and that definitely is what gives it beachy, but because of those florals, I feel like it's a very sophisticated summer scent. And when I sat down to really think of what this reminded me of, the first thing that came to my mind was Alien Goddess. And you know, this is one of my top summer fragrances. This is what I always reach for in the summer. I love the packaging of it. All these summer scents are yellow that I'm going to mention, so it makes sense for the summer. So I do love that they made this one yellow because the red was throwing me off. I feel like yellow definitely suits the vibes of this warm floral scent. This also reminds me of Tom Ford Soleil Blanc and Replica Beach Walk, if you happen to have that one as well. I don't have a full size of that, but if you like those really coconut milk beachy sort of scents with floral elements, I feel like you're going to be absolutely a fan of this. And because there was such high demand for tan lines last year, if you weren't able to get your hands on it or wanted to smell what all the hype was about, we now have Rio Radiance, which is really exciting because I did really like tan lines. It wasn't my favorite one of the one that they launched. I really love the blue one, which had the blue raspberry that was super sweet. That one was just such a perfect summer because I don't have anything like that. And this one, being warm floral, is something that I typically gravitate towards if I'm doing a floral. It's always a warm floral because I love warm, either gourmand, floral, spicy. That's my family. Warm, musky. I love a warm scent, if you can't already tell. I also know a lot of people aren't a fan of floral fragrances. However, for this, with the coconut milk in it, I feel like it's well balanced and has that creamy vanilla dry down as well that I feel like Sol does exceptionally well for their fragrances. Also, I wanted to mention that I do find this is one of the more longer wearing fragrances on me from Sol de Janeiro. I feel like it really holds down well on my skin. It has good projection for a fragrance mist. I feel like they really did something special with this, so I'm so happy to see that it's permanent. Though I do have a complaint that I wish they would have said that on the Sephora website, because when I went to purchase it, I wouldn't have bought it since I already have it right now, but I mean, I can tell all of you not to do the same as me, so I guess that is helpful. I found out that it was tan lines from you guys telling me, and then I investigated it further and found that it was confirmed on the Sol de Janeiro website that this is tan lines repackaged. So thank you to everyone who helped me investigate this. I hope they change it for the Sephora website so people know that this is tan lines. I feel like it would be a driving force for a lot of people and also save people like me from purchasing it if they already have this. It would have been nice. That is all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video, for spending some time with me today. If you've not already, I would absolutely love for you to subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell to be notified of all my future videos, and I will see you guys in my next one.